This is a social media flyer design. So if you want to learn how to make this, and let's show you how we're able to achieve this very smart, good looking, without no waste of time, no delay. And then if you want to do this for your business at any time. Hello guys, today we want to come up with a social media design. So let me select the paper size A5. I will drop this in the description of the video so that you can work with it as well and follow me along. So then let's draw our rectangle. This is our normal scenario. This is very, very important. Press P to centralize it. Then drag into power click. Right click and drag. So when you right click and drag, you see the circular cross here. Then you leave it on that rectangle. You click on power click inside and then double click. You see it's sitting in between. Let's adjust it. This is just a very freestyle kind of design that I want to make to entice people. So since it's like this, we're using just a gray color. We're picking a gray color from here. So under this gray color, we want something behind her. This is just for a social media post. We want a curve right up here. So we were saying work smarter. That's the caption for today. You select and then you press shift page. That is, you press on shift F3 on your keyboard so that you make it capital letter. So you drag like this on this angle. Then the next thing you come to here, my font it's I'm using monument. So I want to break this text here. So to break it, you press Ctrl K, you break the text. Let's adjust. Then you bring this one down here. And then you bring this one also down like this. Say work smarter. So that's the company. So select this, give it a darker gray. And then you select, you want a glow behind her. So this glow behind her here means that you you select it like this. Then come to interactive field to drag it here. When you drag, you see now it's glowing down here, but we want it circular just within her. So come up here, you see elliptical fountain field, select it, and then you see that it turns to cycle, and then you adjust like this. So you see how it is right now. You see how we are trying to adjust the glow. See, then back here we want to make this thing curve. So come to your ellipse tool here, select the ellipse tool. Then you can now drag to have this kind of shape like this, so that we want it to curve over it. We'll call it fit text to path. Then you select it. Let's adjust it like this. So we want it to bend. Centralize it so that make sure it's in the middle. Then select the text and then come to text here. Come to fit text to path. Select it. You can see how it's curved up here. Look at the curve. Then you click OK on it. So select this and then try to, if you select this, you select the both. Select again. When you are confident that it has selected that rectangle, cut it. You see how it is now. Paste it back again. You can now make use of it so that it will not distort you. Then this work now will also do the same thing for this. Select it here. Come to fit text to part and then still place on it. Then select again to be confident that you select that, cut it off. You don't need it. Then you also bring it up here to work smarter. So right now, this arrangement, let's see how best fits. Yes. So on this now, we can now change colors. So this is how we used to do magic creativity kind of thing. So look at how it's bending. Work smarter. So on this work smarter with soft touch designs, we'll just write work smarter with us today. So that's it. Oh. And then you give it a little feel. Then we'll paste that cycle again. We want this to also reflect like that. So you bring it here and then you click on fit text to part like that. But cut it off. No, it didn't work. So if you select like this, you select off. So please ensure yes, it has now selected. Then delete that one. You can press delete and then you are left with this us. Then you can make sure you are now confident enough that it is curved to that point. So now with this is just it's a very simple design, but if you don't take time, it will make things difficult for you. So at this point, you don't need much. So we want to make some cross sections behind her. So now you double click and then you select your rectangle like this and then remove the outline. Or you can if you want to keep track of what you are doing, then let's give it a gray color like this. Then from here, select it and then adjust. Look at how you adjust like this. Take it behind her like that. And then we'll make another one this way. You see how we selected. Use this. If you select this is not enough. Click on it again. You see that this curve has now changed. You see how it is. Then you adjust it like this. Then right click. Right clicking like this means that you can move that with the same origin in the middle here. Then let's change the let's use a lighter gray. Look at how it's giving us a feel behind it already. So on this feel right now, we're trying to work with it. So here, come to your double click here. You see that here is lighter. So let's use a shadow. Select it. You drag the shadow like this beneath it. You see how it is. Finish it and then you see what is obtainable. We are trying to project her to come upwards. So now this is just a little concept that you can use for your kind of work. This is very simple. Work smarter with us. Then here you can now say you double click. You are inside the power click like this now. Then you come here. This is the rectangle. You can now drag it here. And then you can change it to white as the case may be. And then at this white here, you can finish it. And then you can write Zen Global or at Soft Touch Designs. At Soft Touch Designs. Look at how it is. And then we're changing it to Montserrat. Very simple. So this can now serve. Then you can drop your phone number below. Okay. 2021 10 090 10 21 9708. Select. So at this point in time, let's break it. Then we're making this bolder. Yes. And this a bit smaller. So select it and then we centralize. So this is just a simple flyer. You can just make this for your business. The concept is not hard, it's very simple. It's going straight to the point without no delay, no much effect. So please stay tuned and I'll see you at the top.